Have you ever wanted to come to Israel? You might not know this, but Israel in Five was created by Meir Panim, an organization that for decades has been supporting Holocaust survivors in Israel, supporting soldiers all over this country, as well as individuals and families living beneath the poverty level. And now they are offering a raffle in honor of the upcoming holiday of Purim. The winner of this raffle will get a free trip to Israel. You'll get to explore the historical and spiritual roots of this land. You will visit communities in the south that were devastated and affected greatly on October 7th. You'll meet with soldiers. You'll visit Meir Panim centers all over this country. And my favorite part, I must say, you'll get a free tour with me, which I'm really, really excited about. So go to Israel5.org/raffle, buy raffle tickets. All the money goes to supporting Meir Panim's essential services and activities and programs here in this land. There's a clickable link in the description, and I hope to see you here. Today, Israelis all over the country are in costume, going to parties and celebrations, big feasts, giving each other gifts of food, giving out charity. It is an incredible day here in Israel. This is the holiday of Purim. Shalom, my friends. This is the Kiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. Very special day today in Israel. The holiday of Purim comes once a year, and people look forward to it all year round, especially the kids. Just a couple of days ago, kids all over the country in all different schools were getting dressed up in their costumes and having big celebrations in their schools. It's basically a whole week before Purim. You feel the energy and the spirit of Purim, specifically with the schools, and the kids are doing all kinds of different things, and the schools have a really good time with it. That sometimes the kids take over the teachers for teaching and do all kinds of funny and silly things. It's a really incredible atmosphere here in Israel this time of the year, and it culminates on this day on Purim. And as we know, Purim is based off of the story, the historical story of the book of Esther, when the Jews were in Babylonia in their first exile. They were kicked out of the land of Israel, and Jerusalem was destroyed, and the temple was destroyed, and they were living there, and they had so many questions: what's going to be, and are we going to return home, and what's going to happen to us? And the whole story of the book of Esther, with the king Ahasuerus and Haman wanting to destroy the Jewish people completely, right? And the incredible salvation that comes with his decree getting not overturned, but the Jews being able to, a new decree coming, right, which allows the Jews to defend themselves, and they rise up against their oppressors, and they defeat their oppressors, and Haman and his sons are killed, and it just, the whole situation gets uprooted and turned on its head. And what looked like disaster and darkness turns into light and salvation. And that's what we've been celebrating the Jewish people for thousands of years now. And in Israel, it's very, very special because you feel the whole nation is in on it. You feel like the entire nation is celebrating because they are. And it's a really, really special time. Especially, every year, people love giving gifts of food to the IDF soldiers, especially this year. Things have been going on for days already in terms of preparation and baking and cooking and buying and making bags and packages. And today they're getting sent out all over the country to the soldiers. There's a few different mitzvot, rituals, customs, commandments on Purim. One of them is to give tzedakah, charity, to those who need financial help, and another one is to give gifts of food to people. And the whole idea of it is to create unity and love and strengthen relationships and friendships and bonds between people. Right? Really, one of the essential ideas of Purim is for the Jewish nation, the nation of Israel, to come together and to be unified, right, and not to be separated into their own different, thought circles and political ideas and religious, opinions. And that really plays into what's happening in Israel today so much, because we know last year was a very, very divisive year in Israel, probably our most divisive ever, with all the political arguments and the religious differences, and there was fighting on the streets, and there was all kinds of protests all the time, and it was a very, very tense time. And ever since October 7th, the nation has just come together in incredible and strong ways, right? With that disaster, that horrible attack on our people, on our nation, on our soil, on our land, and our country. woke everybody up and said, what were we doing? What were we thinking, right? We're one nation, we're one people, no matter what you think politically, religiously, we are one nation with a common history and a common vision, common future. And the past 5+ months have been really, really incredible, incredibly strong in terms of that unity and that love and taking care of each other. And Purim is that. So it's, you feel it even more on this day, since really that's what the nation has become these past 5 months. So I want to wish all of you a happy Purim wherever you are. It's a special time in Israel. I hope you get to be here one time for Purim. You see people driving around the streets, passing out the food packages for their kids. You see adults and kids dressed up in costume. You see people, flooding the soldiers with all kinds of gifts. It's a really celebratory time of year. People bust out of their shells and their inhibitions and really let loose and really have a good time and celebrate life and celebrate, the history as well as the future of the Jewish people.